In this video, we are going to see how a queue can be represented or implemented using a linked list. In a linked list, we know that it is a sequence of nodes and the node consists of two parts. One part is the data and the other part is the pointer to the next node. And there is a head pointer which always points to the first node in the linked list. This head pointer now we are going to use as the front pointer of the queue. So we know that in a queue, when there are number of elements in that queue, so the first element of the queue is also always pointed to by the front pointer, and the last element of the queue is always pointed to by the rear pointer. Any insertion that happens will happen from the rear end. So new elements will be added to the queue only from the rear end. Any deletion that has to take place would be from the front of the queue. And if front and rear, if both the pointers are null, then the queue is empty. So here, as we have seen, the head pointer is acting like the front pointer and always pointing to the first element in the queue, and the tail pointer or the rear is pointing to the last element in the queue. That means the last node of the linked list. Let's see how we can insert an element in a queue. That means we are performing an enqueue operation. Now this new element, since the queue follows a FIFO principle, elements are inserted only from the rear end and taken out from the front end. So if we are adding a new element, it will be added as the last element of the queue. So suppose the status of the queue is currently this. That means front is not equal to null. Front and rear equal to null means it is an empty queue. Right now we see that this queue is not empty. So what we will have to do, we have to insert a node at the end of the queue over here, at the end of this linked list. And how do we insert a new node at the end of a linked list? You can see my earlier videos on how to insert nodes in a linked list. So if we have to insert a new node, we will create a new node, add the data part over here and a null pointer over here, because this is going to be the last node, so it will not point to any other node. Whatever was the address of this new node, we are going to update the current last node with this address so that it starts pointing to the new node. We will also update the rear pointer to point to this node. So since this node was not the last element, now the new node is the last element, so our rear would also be updated to point to the new node. So this is how a new element has been inserted in the queue. Now if front and rear, if both the pointers were null, that means the queue is empty. So if the front and rear both were pointing to null, that means the queue was empty. In such a case, we will first allocate memory for the new node, put the data part, add null to the pointer part since this is going to be the only node, and update the front pointer to point to this address. So whatever was the address of this new node, we are going to update the front pointer to point to this node. Similarly, since this is the first element, so front is pointing to this node. But this is the only element, so this is the last element as well. So this rear pointer would also be updated to point to this particular node. So now there is only one single element in this queue and it is being pointed to by both front and rear. So this is how enqueue operations take place if the queue is implemented as a linked list.